Alright, welcome to Paranormasight. I don't really know much about this game, but it looks interesting. It looks like a sort of horror, visual novel, mystery game. It's got some interesting graphics. It also looks like maybe 80s, 90s Japan, so that's pretty cool as well. But we're going to find out what it is. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the storyteller. Hold on. Excuse me. Storyteller. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I shall be your guide going forward. Now then, before we begin our story, there are several things I must bring to your attention. First, this game uses autosave. The game will automatically save at regular intervals, so you may stop playing at any time. Saving is a very important element of games. It is the only way to keep your memories in place. If you do not wish to rely on autosave alone, you can also save manually via the menu. Next, please look at the upper right of the screen. Now, this is the menu button. From here, you can check the text log, view useful files, and switch auto mode on and off. You can also adjust the brightness, volume, and other settings in the options menu. For instance, if there is a voice you would prefer not to hear, you can mute it by setting the voice volume to 0. Well, that's good to know that we have voiced characters, I suppose. I suggest you check the brightness, controls, and other settings now before going on. Okay. Oh, I can play with the controller. Let's see, left trigger. Maybe I'll try playing with the controller. That might be more comfortable. Maybe. Let's see, zoom in, left button. Use curse, auto on off. Right button, zoom out, zoom in, menu, cancel, confirm, menu, scroll, move cursor, select objects. You can look around in most situations. So this goes back and forth, but you can also... Okay, cool. Alright. I'll explain other essential functions when the time is right. There's one more thing I wish to confirm before we continue. It would feel strange to go on without knowing your name. Please tell me what I may call you. So apparently we don't have a default. 10 letters or less. Can I put? No. Char name. No. Okay. Is that using my Steam name? That's interesting. Let me try again. You wish to be called char name. Yes. I see. Very good. I seem to have gotten it right this time. Alright, now that we've been properly introduced, let us begin our story. Presented by Charname. Him. From antiquity to present day, regardless of how society and civilization evolve, death has been a constant presence that none have ever escaped. Whether it is one's own or that of someone close, death is always a difficult thing to accept. This is an immutable reality, a value shared by all, no matter the age in which they live. In fact, oral traditions reflecting people's fears and prayers regarding death still remain. Ghosts, spirits, and so on. Similarly, in an attempt to defy death, many curses, rituals, and customs have been born, from burning spirit incense to summoning the souls of the dead. Some of those secret arts are still being passed down to this day. Ah, on that note, Charname. This may seem rather abrupt, but is there someone you wish to bring back from the dead? What if? What if you had one chance to use the secret art of resurrecting the dead? Yes, if you had the power to bring someone back to life, one time and one time only. What would you do, Charname? I'd use it if it came at no cost. I wouldn't want it. Let someone else have it. Huh. I'd use it. Definitely not sacrifice myself. Probably not sacrifice someone else. I'd use it if it came at no cost. There's no way something like that has no cost. I wouldn't want it. Let someone else have it. I see. Very interesting. Yes, that is what I thought you would say. And no, it's not. What seems to be the matter? Ah, you want to know what this box that has been sitting here is. It's quite the curious thing, isn't it? This is called a color television. The world I would be sending you to is full of devices such as this that do not exist in the age you are from. In this era, a color television can be found in nearly every household. That is not all. For example, if a person should wish to contact someone while they are out of their home, they use public telephones like this that can be found all over the city. Can you imagine what life would be like in such a time? I'd be thrilled to have you continue this story, Charnan. After all, that is why you came here, no? So, let us begin. I have kept you waiting long enough. I present to you Paranormasight, a bizarre tale surrounding the curse known as the Rite of Resurrection. A peculiar yarn ensnaring 9 men and women in a fierce fight for their lives as it unravels. Some of the characters appearing within surely share your views on the Rite of Resurrection. I imagine those who have lost someone dear to them will feel particularly strong about it, clinging to it as their last desperate hope. The first I shall introduce a man named Shogo Okie is one of them. So, okay, we don't know if he's a male or female or what his occupation is. Storyteller guides those who visit Paranormasight. Shogo Okie. Male office worker. Shogo is an unremarkable young man entering his 3rd year of working in the planning department at Hihaku Soaps, a chemical company headquartered in Sumida. Born in western Tokyo to an ordinary family around the same time as the birth of color TV, He grew up amidst the boom of special effects, heavy action films, anime, variety shows, professional baseball, and pop music. Shogo graduated from a famous private university in Tokyo and has since settled into an apolitical mindset, common among those of his generation. One second, I'm gonna switch to see. Okay, that should be pretty good. I just want to take off my headset. Okay, where were we? An apolitical mindset, common among those of his generation. With no strong ideals and no particular dissatisfaction with the world as it develops around him, he is content to just go with the flow. Having stumbled into his current position by pure chance, and it is safe to assume he will follow the stereotypical path of working his way up the ladder, starting a family, and remaining at the same company until retirement. He plays folk guitar as a hobby and is currently looking for a girlfriend. Well. Oh, I wonder what it could be at such a time. Early in the morning, the body of a drowned man was discovered at a park in Sumida City. Police have identified the body as Shogo Okie, a 25-year-old man who worked at a company in the area. As signs of a struggle were found, the Sumida police suspect foul play and have launched an investigation. Oh, excuse me. Please pay no mind to what you have just seen. Goodness, you very nearly saw something that would have spoiled the story. Just pretend you did not see that. Let us turn back time. Back a smidge. Let us turn back time a smidge. Oh, that's a weird sentence. Let us turn back time back a smidge and start again from there. Do you understand? You saw nothing. You know nothing. The story is a work of fiction. All locations, characters, organizations, legends, etc. that appear in this game have no relation to reality. Shogo. Shogo, are you alright? Hey, can you hear me? This is Yoko. Huh? Hey, that's not a proper answer. Earth to Shogo Okie. Oh, I can move this around? Interesting. What do you think you're doing? Falling asleep here. You gave me quite the shock. Come on now. Up with you. Up. Okay. And? There. How's that? Alright? Do you feel dizzy? Have a headache? Are your humors off balance? I'm fine, I think. There's definitely something wrong with my humors, though my head's still a little fuzzy. Office worker. Shogo Okie. Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good. Turn your head around a little bit to see if you can walk all right. When the game is in your control, drag the screen or move the right stick to look around. Try looking around your surroundings now. Oh, interesting. Yeah, let me see. I'm debating switching between mouse and... Oh, it does feel pretty good to look around like this, though. Drag the screen to look around, move the right stick to look around the area. Oh, I can look all the way around. That's pretty... Whoa. Good, good. You seem to be fine. What a relief. Do you remember anything? Like where we are? Or what we were doing? Oh no, you look so confused. You're messing with me, right? Stop it, you're scaring me. Alright, let's just calm down. Take a good look around you, okay? Look around and select things you want to investigate. You can converse with people by selecting their faces. Let me see here. I wonder if this is a good volume for you guys. I have the volume set for what you hear versus what I hear to be slightly different. I think that should be okay. Recall. Surrounding. Playground. Where are we? Oh right, this is Sumida City, Tokyo. We're at the Kinshibori Park near Kinshicho Station. Yoko brought me here saying she needed my help with something important. It's just past midnight. That explains why there's nobody else around. How to play Sumida City, Tokyo. Oh wow. Kinshibori Park. Hold on. Okay, so we are one of the 23 districts of Tokyo. So we're in Tokyo, located in the eastern part of the city. It is surrounded by the Sumida, Arakawa, and Kyunaka rivers. At the start of the Showa era, the area was still divided into two districts, the southern Honjo and the northern Mukojima, but they were merged into one district after the Second World War. It is said to be named after the Sumida River and the banks that line it. Unlike the river, however, its name uses the character for ink rather than that for corner. Even now, people still frequently mix up the two. Despite suffering extensive damage from both the Great Kanto earthquake and air bombings during the war, Sumida managed to recover and come out on top every time. Once filled with samurai residences, it is now home to a thriving industrial district and many residential zones, though evidence of its previous character can still be found all around the area. So it's got some major landmarks. Opened 1950, conveniently close to Kinshicho Station and surrounded on all sides by roads. This paved park is a popular spot for people to meet and relax. Kinshibori Park was named after the Kinshibori Canal, part of the South Warigesui Canal, which could once be found nearby. In fact, the area's name, Kinshicho, was also derived from the canal. And new? No new. Okay. Oh, I see. I got you. Surroundings. Checked. Playground. That's an interesting looking playground. I bet it's crawling with kids during the daytime, but it's kind of peaceful here at night. Nothing particularly standing out to good Okie here. Shogo. Right. Telephone booth. These telephone booths are all over town. The lights are always on so they can be used in an emergency. A small booth containing a public telephone, most often found in parks or along roads. Local telephone calls can be placed at a rate of 10 yen per 3 minutes. More recently, telephone booths capable of accepting prepaid cards known as telephone cards have begun to spread, enabling one to make a phone call without the need for small change. The telephone booths in the downtown area tend to be plastered with unauthorized advertisements and leaflets, a problem that has shown no signs of slowing down. Ugh, I'm still a little woozy. What the hell is wrong with me? There's a girl here. Who is she? Okay, I guess let's talk to Yoko Fukunaga. That's Yoko Fukunaga. Good, at least I can remember that much. I first met her about a month ago. She's 23, works as a housekeeper, and is really into the occult. If I think harder, I can probably recall a little more about what's going on. We've only met a few times, but we've really hit it off. She's a lot of fun to be around. I have no idea how she feels, though. I get the sense she isn't thinking about me that way right now. But I know I've got a thing for bubbly girls who are into dark things like the occult. Paranormal fanatic, Yoko Fukunaga. Let's learn about Yoko. She's female and a housekeeper. After obtaining a junior college degree, Yoko started working as a housekeeper due to her ability to see things others cannot. She has received strange looks from a young age. This ability spurred an interest in the paranormal, which she continues to pursue to this day. Following graduation, Yoko worked a desk job at a trading company, but butted heads with her supervisor, who was skeptical of the supernatural and quit within a year. Now, while working as a housekeeper, she spends her days devouring mystery magazines and visiting haunted spots. As she vowed to live life true to herself and never change for the sake of others, Yoko has no regrets about the path she has taken. Yoko has a dog, a Shiba Inu, named Ogo Pogo, who has been by her side since she was a student. What can I remember? Okay, her name is Yoko Fukunaga. We met about a month ago. What's the deal with this park? It was around noon on one of my days off. I had just finished running some errands in Kinshicho and was here taking a quick break. I was just looking around, absent-mindedly. Oh gosh. When I noticed this girl loitering about. She was digging up holes in the sandbox and searching around the playground. She seemed to be enjoying herself, talking to the animal figures and petting them on their heads. My curiosity got the better of me before long, and I struck up a conversation. Hey, are you looking for something? Ah, sorry, I must look like a total weirdo. Yeah, I guess you could say I'm looking for something. If you want, I could give you a hand. Really? I mean, that'd be a huge help, but... But? Are you really just a good Samaritan? Or are you after, something else? Huh? He's a good guy. Oh, wow, my hero. People like you really do exist. I think I might cry. Okay, I guess I'll let you help me. Be warned, you might regret what you've gotten yourself into. No worries. What are you looking for, anyway? Did you lose a bracelet or something? Not exactly. I'm searching for one of the 7 mysteries. Supposedly, this is the location of the Whispering Canal. The what? Now I've done it. I bet you think I'm some kind of lunatic. 7 Mysteries of Honjo. Do you know anything about it? I figured everyone around here would have at least heard of it, but I guess not. Honjo is what the southern part of Sumida is called. A long time ago, this part of Tokyo was split into 2 separate cities. The north part was Mukojima, and the south part was Honjo. Ah, am I boring you? Well, I'm not a local or anything. I just work around here. Oh, then no wonder you didn't know. Well, the 7 Mysteries of Honjo is a legend, dating all the way back to the Edo period. Really? It's that old? That's like over 200 years ago. Oh, I've got your attention after all. I just assumed it was one of those fake stories made up to chase the occult craze. I don't blame you. A lot of the popular stories going around are pretty fishy. But the 7 Mysteries of Honjo are different because they're all true. They're true? That's what I said. They're the real deal. So hold on, what does that mean? Are you telling me there's actually paranormal stuff at work in this park? Yep, pretty much. But there's got to be more to it. After all I've done. But there's got to be more to it. After all I've done, I still haven't found a thing. That was the first time I met Yoko Fukunaga. Goodness gracious. There's a lot to read in this game. A whole lot. Okay, 7 Mysteries of Honjo. Honjo became known as a hot spot for strange happenings during the Edo period. A number of those stories have survived to this day and become known as the 7 Mysteries of Honjo. While many of these were likely the result of people blaming things they didn't understand on spirits or monsters, the stories continue to be told as urban legends. Despite what the name would imply, there are actually more than 10 of these strange tales. Their roots likely come from stories told by the city's common folk. The most famous of the stories is the Whispering Canal, which eventually became the basis for both an idiom and a well-known Rakugo story. I can't remember exactly what Rakugo is. It's some Japanese, I think, storytelling art. Okay, so we've got the Whispering Canal, the Fool's Procession, the Beckoning Light, the Haunting Clappers, the Evergreen Beach, the Taiko of Sugadu, the Foot-Washing Mansion, the One-Sided Reed, and the Ever-Burning Lantern. I think the Whispering Canal, well, okay. I was going to say, I think the Ever-Burning Lantern sounds kind of neat. So I guess we're on the Whispering Canal one. An enduring superstition, formerly known as Kinshibori, many fishermen once gathered on this section of the canal that ran through Honjo. As their days came to a close and the fishermen gathered up their catches, a terrifying voice would rise up from the canal, whispering, "Leave it behind! Leave it behind!" Those who ignored the voice found themselves unable to move and their previously full baskets of fish emptied. They would then be dragged into the canal, never to return. This strange phenomenon continued to occur, and the people began to call this body of water the Whispering Canal. Okay. Okay, got a nice map of Honjo here, which was southern Sumida City. A location in the southern part of the modern Sumida City, it consists mostly of swamplands until the middle of the Edo period. While it wasn't originally considered part of the city of Edo itself, the area on the eastern side of the Sumida River began to be developed once the Ryogoku Bridge was built after the Great Fire of Meireki. While Honjo is known for its large number of rivers and canals, many of these were dug during the area's urbanization for drainage and sewage. The Ryogoku Bridge area, home to the Eko Temple, eventually became filled with both people and shops. After a magistrate was assigned to the area and shops continued to pop up, it soon became a part of Edo proper as its reputation as a lively place spread. Honjo, along with other areas like Asakusa and Fukukawa, are still appreciated today for their old-fashioned feel and architecture. And the final new file, the occult craze. Paranormal phenomena, the supernatural, aliens, cryptids, lost civilizations, ESP, the list goes on. Such unexplainable phenomena are quick to take on a life of their own. Plesiosaur named Nessie living in Loch Ness, sightings of mythical creatures like the Tsuchinoko or Hibagon. The urban legend of the Kuchisake Onna, television reports of spoon-bending psychics, documentaries which feature mediums and spirit photography. Hey, Fatal Frame. These are only a few examples of stories that have captivated the public. There is no end to this obsession in sight. With magazines on paranormal phenomenon enjoying widespread publication, most recently, rumors of an ancient ritual known as the Rite of Resurrection have been spreading in certain circles. We exchanged contact information. This is with Yoko, in case we forgot after reading all of that. We exchanged contact information, and we've talked on the phone a few times since. We've even met in person once or twice, but she never brought up the 7 Mysteries of Honjo again. I figured she'd gotten bored of it. Until today, when all of a sudden she decided to resume her search. Huh? Wait a second, where did Yoko go? I can look. That's right. She asked me to come here to help her look for one of the 7 mysteries. Actually, I think I did some research into the 7 mysteries of Honjo. I can't remember all too well. I should check my files. Goodness gracious. Oh my goodness. There's so many. Jeez. I suppose let's read these as... So I think we're on the Whispering Canal. Maybe. I'm not going to read all these just yet. Okay. According to Yoko, the Whispering Canal, one of the 7 mysteries of Honjo, is around here somewhere. It's apparently the story that the expression "left at the canal" originally comes from. I think I left myself a note about it. I should check my files. So all will give us these again, and then the 7 mysteries. Okay, so yeah. So we've already read this one. It's just the thing about Fishermen, they would catch stuff in the canal. There would be a whisper, leave it behind, leave it behind. If they didn't throw it in, they would be unable to move. Their baskets would be emptied and they wouldn't be seen from again. Alright. I think I saw Yoko somewhere over here. There she is. She's back to digging up holes in the sandbox and searching around the playground. She seems to be enjoying herself, talking to the animal figures and petting them on their heads. No animal needs that much petting. Oh wait, she's coming back this way. Hey, what was that just now? Huh? Didn't you hear that? I don't hear anything. I definitely can't hear anything. No, I didn't hear anything. You sure you didn't just imagine it? Maybe I did. But you're a special talent. You should have been able to hear it. Pay closer attention for me, okay? My special talent? What are you talking about? Huh? I mean your spirit sense. You look like you can handle your liquor. Huh? I have no idea what drinking has to do with it, but I don't think so. Well, you must. I mean, you can see me, right? Huh? Okay. Shogo Okie in the park. It's gotten really late. Actually, it's already past 1 a.m. There's a chill in the air, but I guess that's normal for this time of year. Or so I keep telling myself. I've gotten most of my memory back, but I still feel a bit out of it. Okay. I don't know how she's so comfortable talking about spirits and the paranormal at this time of night. Either she's got guts or she's just used to it, unless... No, it can't be. Okay, same statement. Is there something to look at? Maybe I can recall again. Gotten most of my memory back, but I still feel a bit out of it. Nothing in the sky. Auto button display. Huh? I think I'm just missing something. Oh. Wait. You're kidding, right? About what? I mean, just now. It kind of sounded like you were saying that only people with spirit sense can see you. Of course that was a joke, duh. You don't really think I'm some kind of evil spirit, do you? But yeah. I mean, what I said about your spirit sense being strong. I bet you could down a whole gimlet in one gulp. Seriously. That's the real reason I asked you to help me with this 7 mysteries of Honjo business. Okay, let me just clarify something. Are you saying you can actually see paranormal stuff? Sure. I could handle a solid Moscow mule. Why are you measuring this in terms of cocktails? Not a believer, huh? Well, that's no matter. But you have to have seen some weird stuff over the years, right? Weird stuff? Yeah, like things you could see but could never understand? You can't be serious. I've seen ghost photos in magazines before, but are you telling me they really exist? You bet they do. But you can only recognize them if you really believe in them, so be careful. So even with my skill, I won't be able to see them if I doubt that they exist. That's right. The spirit world is all about the mind and the soul. You won't be able to see a thing unless you're properly in tune. But sometimes people can get caught up in the moment, thinking they might see something. And then they really do, because they believed they would. Is that how that works? Yep, just like drinking. You'll never know how much booze you can handle unless you're ready to down some shots. I'm still not sure I get the drinking thing. You know, I realized how strange it was as the words left my mouth. Sheesh. Oh, I can actually just hover on her face to talk to her. Okay. About alcohol. Totally unrelated, but do you actually drink? Real alcohol, I mean. Whoa. Talk about whiplash. I didn't expect you to start making small talk. Well, our conversation was getting a bit dark. I figured a change of topic might lighten things up. Oh, I see. If you really want to know. I like to think I can handle a few drinks. But, to tell the truth, I've never actually had a Moscow mule. Really now. I just thought it sounded cool. I would like to try it though. Why don't we go for a drink sometime then? Oh ho? Are you asking me out? No, you're just being a good Samaritan, right? No, that's not what I meant. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'd be up for that. But only if we find one of the 7 mysteries. Alright then, let's get to work. Actually, how old is Shogun? Doesn't say. And if you can believe that, there might be hope for you yet. Oh, this was a continuation on the spirit sense. You can't be serious. I just remembered. I actually did some research on the 7 mysteries of Honjo at the library. You did? What did you find? Well, I discovered a few interesting things. Oh, tell me everything. Although they're called the 7 mysteries, the literature lists 9 of them. Oh, I'm surprised you picked up on that. Nice researching. Some people think there could be up to 15. That's the thing about these old folk tales. Stuff gets added to them over the years. That's more extra stories than main ones. Yeah, but the 7 mysteries rolls off the tongue way better than 9 or 15. Hokugo is mystery. So that would probably be Honjo no Shichi no Hokugo? Something like that? I think Shichi would be 7, Q would be 9, and Jugo would be 15. I don't know. I don't know how they would say it in Japanese that would make the 7 mysteries sound would roll off the tongue better. If you say so. But it makes sense, don't you think? It's more likely to be passed on if it's easy to remember. Well, that's a good point. What about the 7 mysteries of Honjo caught your attention? So, I read some of the stories, and none of them were, well, scary. I thought these were supposed to be ghost stories. That's true. They're more like a collection of superstitions, really. But there are some pretty disturbing ones in the mix. Yeah, like the one that's supposed to take place here, the Whispering Canal. People who fished in this canal would hear a voice call out saying, "Leave it." They had to abandon their catch or the canal would take it. Right. Is that what you're expecting to find here in this park? Well, not quite. We're talking about a folktale from hundreds of years ago. After centuries of the telephone game, who knows if it's anything like the original story? So basically, you think the true story of the Whispering Canal might be completely different from what we know? Exactly. I'm sure it is. I mean, weren't you curious? About what? People from around here have that expression, left at the canal, right? Meaning to abandon someone. This story is where it comes from. Except the story being told today is about fish. There's nothing in it about leaving people behind. Now that you mention it, that's true. So you're saying the original story maybe did involve someone being abandoned? That's what I'm trying to find out. Gotcha. By the way, were we talking about the rite of resurrection? Oh, your memory is as strong as your tolerance. I'm going to start calling you a Martini Man Shogo. I'm really climbing up the drinks menu, huh? So you know about it, huh? The rite of resurrection? A magazine ran a feature on it recently that got practically everyone talking about it. Really? Maybe that's where I heard about it. Still, I don't know, it seems a little too far-fetched to be true. So the rite of resurrection, it's the forbidden art of bringing the dead back to life, concocted by a famous onmyoji from an ancient age. Rumor has it an old manuscript containing actual concrete details about the rite was recently discovered. This rumor comes from a presentation given by local historian Hideki Araishi at an academic conference. You sure know a lot about this stuff. That's because I'm secretly a huge occult buff. I kinda got that. Oh. But if a researcher spoke about it at an academic conference, it must have some basis in fact. Exactly, that's why I believe the rite of resurrection is real. And now I'm starting to believe it too. Good. The pursuit of the unknown starts with belief. I got that from Professor Araishi himself. So, the rite of resurrection, as indicated by its name, this manuscript holds detailed instructions on how to perform the secret art of reviving the dead. The forbidden ritual is said to have been devised by a once famous onmyoji, a local researcher, Hideki Araishi recently discovered the old manuscript and gave a presentation on it at an academic conference, sending ripples through the field of occult studies. Wait, hang on. I've got another question. You mentioned the Rite of Resurrection. Are you looking for that too? Does it have something to do with the 7 mysteries of Honjo? Oh, you're sharp. I could cut my finger on you. I like the way she speaks, actually. To tell the truth, it's actually the other way around. What do you mean? Well, I started off searching for the Rite of Resurrection, but along the way I realized that I needed to investigate the 7 mysteries of Honjo first. I see, so then... Are you looking for the rite? If you're looking into a way to bring someone back from the dead, does that mean you've got someone you want to bring back? You know what? Forget it. It just came to mind, so I thought I'd ask. I didn't mean to pry, sorry. No, it's fine. I figured I'd need to tell you at some point. It's Ogopogo. It's Ogopogo. My dog. Yeah, I want to bring Ogopogo back to life. He died in an accident about a month ago. Ogopogo died. Oh, right. Ogopogo was my dog. I had him for 8 years. Ah, okay, your dog. Gotcha. You spent a long time together. Losing him must have been really hard for you. Yeah, to be honest, I'm not sure if the rite even works on dogs. But as soon as I found out about it, I knew I had to give it a try. I don't think I could forgive myself if I just let the opportunity pass by. Definitely. Now I understand why you feel so strongly about it. Thanks for telling me. I know this must be hard to talk about. But you know what? All that led to me meeting you. So at least something good came out of it. Though that doesn't mean I'll stop looking, obviously. Yoko. I'll do everything I can to help you. Yay. I'm so glad to hear that. Let's keep up the hard work then, yeah? So, about the connection between this rite and the 7 mysteries, putting together everything we've talked about. My guess is that the original stories behind the 7 mysteries, the true stories, are the key to finding the Rite of Resurrection. And that's why you're here searching for one of them. Do I have that right? 10 out of 10. You're proving to be quite the capable assistant. Wait, since when was I your assistant? Anyway, this is all just hearsay, but some say that what led to the 7 mysteries coming to be was the Rite of Resurrection itself. Huh? Don't the stories come from the Edo period? I thought the Rite of Resurrection was supposed to be way older than that. Right. It seems that an Onmyoji from the Edo period rediscovered the ancient art. That old manuscript I mentioned with all the details on how to use the rite, apparently it was written in the Edo period. Oh right, I never told you its name. The manuscript is called The Record of Fates. Whoa, what a name. And it speculates that the secret of the rite is hidden within the 7 mysteries of Honjo. So now the 7 mysteries are the hot new trend. Among who? You know this whole thing's starting to sound pretty questionable. Come on. Remember what I said about the pursuit of the unknown? It starts with belief. Okay, The Record of Fates, an old manuscript from the Edo period written by the sorcerer who recovered the Rite of Resurrection. It is viewed as a priceless and authentic document due to its detailed account on how to perform the ritual. Whoa. What the hell? It feels like the air just changed. Something's got Yoko really rattled. I feel eyes on my back. I can't move. Is there something behind me? Yoko, are you okay? Hey, what's wrong? Stay with me. No, this can't be. No. Why? Yoko! Am I supposed to turn around? Dude, I don't want to turn around. Already talked to her. It's no use. She's in no condition to talk. Yoko's pointing over here, but I don't see anything out of the ordinary. I don't get this. What's going on? Did something happen? Yoko. Oh my God. Huh? Huh? What the? What is it? Why is this happening? Shogo Okie, 1 a.m. Kinshibori Park. Yoko, answer me, Yoko. No way, it can't be. Why? Ah! What the hell just happened? No, damn it, I've got bigger problems. Yoko, just hold on. Everything's going to be okay. Oh God, she's not breathing. She's cold. And I don't feel a pulse. This can't be happening. Okay. An ambulance, right. I've got to call an ambulance. I need a phone. Well, this music's kind of intense. Alright, let's think real quick, maybe? Phone. I need to call an ambulance. The phone. Get to the phone. Right, the phone. I've got to call an ambulance. I called it in. The ambulance shouldn't be long. But is it going to make a difference? Her body's gone stiff and her skin is cold. And I don't think she's breathing. She looks more like a mannequin than a person now. I don't think there's any coming back from that. I don't get it. Just a few minutes ago, we were chatting away without a care in the world. Yoko. How did this happen? How could someone so bright and bubbly just suddenly drop dead? Resurrect her. Huh? That's right. If that rite of resurrection she was talking about really does exist, there might be a way to bring her back. If someone can just drop dead out of nowhere like they were cursed, then why shouldn't there be a way to bring them back to life? Yoko believed in it, so if I believe in her, it seems completely possible. Maybe, just maybe, I can still save her. Even if I've got to deal with spirit senses and curses and whatever, I've got to try. Wait for me, Yoko. I promise I'll use the rite of resurrection to bring you back. Right before she died, I felt a strange presence a few times. And it seemed like she saw something that shook her to the bone. There's definitely something strange going on, and maybe it's still here. What could she have seen? She mentioned that the rite of resurrection and 7 mysteries were connected. So maybe whatever it was she saw had something to do with the Whispering Canal. Whoa! Damn it, that presence again. It must be around here somewhere, but where? Alright. The right... Okay, so... Formerly known as Kinshibori, this is the Whispering Canal. Many fishermen once gathered on this section of the canal that ran through Honjo. As their days came to a close and the fishermen gathered up their catches, a terrifying voice would rise up from the canal whispering, "Leave it behind, leave it behind." Those who ignored the voice found themselves unable to move. In their full baskets of fish emptied, they would then be dragged into the canal for never to return. This strange phenomenon continued to occur, and the people began to call this body of water the Whispering Canal. So Yoko herself, it looks like she drowned, honestly. I've called an ambulance already. It should be here soon. I believe the cold night air feels like it's pressing down on me. Just standing here makes me want to scream, but I've got bigger problems right now. Can't view that. There's something here, I know it. I just need to look harder. Although, if some innocent poking around about the 7 mysteries was enough to get Yoko killed, there's a good chance of the same thing happening to me. But I already knew that when I decided to get involved. I wonder. Huh? There's something on the ground. Did Yoko drop this? I didn't notice it until now, but there's a small wooden sculpture by her side. It's 3 or 4 centimeters tall. It looks like it could be a keychain, but from how rotted it is, it's way too old for that. Despite how tiny it is, I feel an almost palpable malice radiating from it. What the hell is this thing? So there's the fish in the basket. Cursed stone acquired, the Whispering Canal. Ugh. What the? Leave me. Help me. Why? Drop. Dead? It hurts. Are these the Whispering Canal's memories? Ugh. Such deep sorrow. A resentful memory is flowing into my mind. They would walk away, leave me behind, drop dead. Kill them. Kill them. Those who walk away, kill them all. You have acquired the power of the Cursed Stone, the Whispering Canal. You can use it to kill those who walk away from you. What? You have acquired the power of the Cursed Stone, the Whispering Canal. You can use it to kill those who walk away from you. Press the Use Curse button to kill your target as they attempt to depart. What? Okay. So the Whispering Canal lets you kill people who try to walk away from you. Press the Use Curse button to kill your target as they attempt to depart. Ah! A murderous impulse seeps into my soul like thick black tar. Now. Kill. Kurose. Can you hear it, Curse Bearer? Kikeru, kikoeru ka. That's whatever Curse Bearer is. I have no idea. You who so strongly desire the right. kill them. Should you seek life's restoration, take your curse in hand. Reap lives by the score. And claim their soul dregs for your own. This game's kind of cool. Collect enough to sate this vessel, and by their sacrifice claim the gift of resurrection. Or better yet, slay your fellow curse bearers. For theirs are the equal of droves of lesser souls. For theirs are the equal of droves of lesser souls. Now go forth and kill. Sa. Something. Go forth and kill. Okay. So, let's wait. Oh, we do have quite a few now. So did this get updated? Yeah, okay. So, I have a cursed power. Kills by drowning one who leaves the curse bearer behind. Okay. So the Whispering Canal kills by drowning one who leaves the curse bearer behind. A resentful memory. Toki loved fishing with her father, Jinkichi, more than anything. With their wicker baskets on their backs, they would leave for the canal every morning and fish till the evening. The miso soup her mother Koma made using the carp they caught was to die for. Her parents loved her dearly. One day, however, her father disappeared. Toki's mother went to look for him and never came back either. Those who came to express their concern eventually stopped visiting her out of fear. Toki continued to wait all alone. Mother, father, where did you go? Don't leave me behind. Unable to bear the loneliness, she left home and trudged along the roads until night fell. Neither her mother nor father were anywhere to be found. Tears stung her eyes. Suddenly, the sound of fish splashing in the water cut through the silence. She found herself standing before the canal where they used to fish together. The taste of carp and the memory of her father's smile flashed across her mind. Without thinking, Toki walked into the moat. The sound of water splashing echoed throughout the night air. Passersby thought of it only as the fish in the canal. The splashing faded, and silence returned to the lonely night. Sad. Okay, phenomena and curses. Curse bearers. Curse echoes are the visual manifestation of curses. These manifestations are fundamentally related to the origin of the curse. They do not always take the same shape and may sometimes appear in a more abstract or disfigured form. They lack consciousness, unlike a spirit, and are thus the mere dregs of a soul. Curses are made tangible by what are known as soul dregs. Someone possessed by a curse that has a curse echo is called a curse bearer. Someone possessed by a curse that has a curse echo is called a curse bearer. A curse echo is in itself a curse, and a possessed curse bearer can inflict that curse upon others at will. A curse that comes with a curse echo is considered very powerful in and of itself. Ordinarily, those with no spirit sense would not be able to perceive a curse echo, but anyone who becomes a curse bearer can see other curse echoes. Curse stones. Old netskin carvings imbued with curses derived from the seven mysteries of Honjo. Ordinarily, only those with the spirit sense can wield such curses, but these curse stones allow ordinary people to use them just as lethally. So, soul dregs. When someone dies, their life essence leaves the body and becomes a soul. If one is killed by means of certain curses, however, their life essence will turn into a residue known as soul dregs. The rite of resurrection essentially uses these soul dregs as a sacrificial offering to bring back the dead, but the amount of soul dregs required depends on when the person being resurrected passed away. The more time has passed since their passing, the more soul dregs are required. Okay. I know we're in an intense moment, and so to have to read files at that time is maybe not the best, but I think those might have actually been somewhat useful to know. I wanted to know them anyway. What the hell was that? It was like the curse's memories flowed directly into my mind. In an instant, I understood everything. When I picked up this curse stone, the Whispering Canal must have cursed me. I also heard a strange voice. It told me that if I want the right, I have to kill a bunch of people with this curse stone and collect their souls. I guess it's good to know that the right really exists, but this thing wants me to kill people to get it. Screw that. Putting my own life on the line is one thing. Murdering other people is another thing entirely. And not just one person either. Scores, it said. So this is the curse of the Whispering Canal, huh? A curse that traps the soul of anyone who tries to walk away from me. But if I use it and collect enough souls, then I'll be able to bring Yoko back. And there was something about other curse bearers being worth more soul dregs. Jeez. I'm really at a loss here. Oh, of course. I don't know how it took me so long to realize. This has to be some weird prank she's playing. Any second now, she's going to open her eyes, get up, and have a good laugh at how scared I was. Right, Yoko. You can give it up now. Boy, did I fall for that one. You really got me. Wait, no, I've got it. You really were some sort of spirit all along. There's no way you're really dead, right? I'm not even fooling myself anymore. There's no going back, only forward. Now I've got my own curse stone and the curse of the Whispering Canal. I'm in way over my head. Was Yoko the one who dropped this curse stone? Does that mean she was the previous owner of the curse of the Whispering Canal? Then, did she know what the rite of resurrection involved? Maybe, just making a speculation here. Maybe she was trying to get us to walk away from her. And if we, maybe we think she's crazy and we walk away and she kills us, she brings back Ogopogo. Okay. It's hard to believe she was so full of life just a few minutes ago. All right. Oh. Well, how about you, shadowy figure? Now that I look closer, is there someone there? Hey, who's there? Oh my, how unexpected. It was your curse that killed that poor woman, I take it. What? Cat got your tongue, Mr. Okie? Huh? That man, who is he? He looks to be in his 30s or 40s. He's all dressed up in a suit and tie, but somehow he looks real shady. What's he doing here? Was he watching us all this time? Something tells me curses are nothing new to him. If he's the one of the other curse bearers, then I need to be careful. He might be here to kill me and take my curse stone. But by the same token, killing him will net me a lot of soul dregs. I don't know if that's really what we need to be thinking about right now. A tall, humorless-looking man. He doesn't look familiar to me. He's acting like he knows me, though. Have we met somewhere before? I still don't have a clue who you are. How do you know me? Have we met? Dear me, it is always humbling to find that one is not as well known as one believes. Perhaps my name will help you remember. I am Takumi Yumioka. Takumi Yumioka? Does that ring any bells? I think I've heard that name somewhere before. Maybe. So you do not even know my name. How disappointing. Disappointing, but fortuitous. Mysterious stranger, Takumi Yumioka. The man who was covertly watching Shogo Okie at Kinshibori Park. He's male, but we don't know his occupation or if he has a curse echo. Well then, Mr. Okie, allow me to make you a proposition. You have a curse stone in your possession. I'd like you to give it to me. How do you know about that? Why, I saw the whole thing. That doesn't explain how you know what a curse stone is. Even I barely have a handle on it. You know about the 7 mysteries of Honjo, and their curses and all that, don't you? But of course, those curse stones. They are terribly dangerous things, capable of killing without a trace, so long as their conditions are met. I hadn't thought of it that way, but yeah. Imagine what might happen if one fell into the wrong hands. They would be safer in mine, don't you agree? Although it seems I arrived too late to stop you from killing that poor woman. What? What are you? That wasn't me! I am willing to overlook your indiscretion, but only if you give me your curse stone. No way in hell. For all I know, the wrong hands are yours. Very well. I'd hoped to settle this amicably, but you leave me no choice. This Takumi guy must have a curse stone of his own. Must have a curse stone of his own. He must have a curse stone. He can't have a curse stone. I mean, do we know one way or the other? I mean, let's have disbelief. There's no way he has a curse stone of his own. If he did, he wouldn't be so eager to get his hands on mine. He wants one of his own. They're that powerful and that dangerous. By the sounds of it, if I give him the chance, he'll try to take my curse stone by force. I have to keep him talking and figure out a way to get my curse out first. Wait, we're already going full into this? We're just gonna kill this guy? How can I get him to leave me behind? Though, it would be a waste not to take this chance to find out about the other curse bearers. I mean, is this something that we're, like, going full on? Yoko's still dead. The cold night air feels like it's pressing down on me. Just standing here makes me want to scream, but I've got bigger problems right now. If I want to use my curse on him, I have to get him to walk away and leave me behind. Now, what would convince him to do that? Scenario 1, He does what he came here to do. Scenario 2, he suddenly needs to be somewhere else. He's probably here for my curse stone, so I don't think I'd get out of Scenario 1 alive. Scenario 2 means hoping something will happen by chance, and luck is rarely on my side. So my only hope is Scenario 3. Something makes it impossible for him to stay. I don't have to keep him away forever. I just need to get him to walk away once. I mean, we don't even know this man needs to be killed here. Shogo. Come on, Shogo. Takumi Yumioka, he said his name was. He hasn't taken his eyes off me for a second. Even now, he's still staring right at me. Who the hell is he? Maybe if I focus, I can recall something useful. Takumi Yumioka. How the hell does he know me? It's not like I've been getting out much. I barely have a life outside of work. Okay. Think. I don't have to... Okay. Let's talk to him. I need a topic that'll keep him talking. My best bet would be... probably the curse stone? What do you want with my curse stone anyway? I intend to seal it away in a secure location so it may never be used again. I'm certain that you, too, would rather be free of this burden. The power to kill without fear of consequence is in itself a curse. There are many never-do-wells in this world who could not resist the urge to use it, all the more so if promised the chance to resurrect the dead. You'll seal it away? How? I'll put it in the care of a sorcerer who is well-versed in supernatural matters. If I have gained your trust, I must ask you to hand me your curse stone. Okay. Recall. Keep talking. How do I know it wasn't you who killed Yoko with your curse? Mr. Okie, if you are hoping to trick me into revealing whether I possess a curse stone, I assure you, you cannot. It is your curse that was responsible, Mr. Okie. No matter what you might tell yourself. That doesn't make sense. I only found this after Yoko died. Oh? Don't play dumb. I know you're the one who did this. Whether you choose to believe me is your prerogative, but you are mistaken. But you should know that multiple curses awakened at once at the stroke of midnight. There are many other curses in Honjo and many other curse bearers. It is not premature of you. Is it not premature of you to assume that I am the one responsible? Wait, so you're saying that at midnight a bunch of people became curse bearers? There's no point in continuing this conversation. For all I know, he could be telling me anything. Why are you so convinced it was my curse that killed Yoko? Why? It is simply that. Huh? I do believe I just saw your companion move. She what? If I turn around, he's gonna hit me or something, isn't he? Yoko. Wait, she doesn't look any different. Yep, I knew it. No. Damn it all. Shogo Okie, deceased. Shogo's blunder. My, Charname, you seem to have arrived at a less than favorable result. This is mere conjecture on my part, but perhaps you ought to be more careful about turning your back on unscrupulous individuals. Fear not. You may make as many attempts as you please from before your unfortunate mishap. Well, at least I called it. Hold on a second. I'm going to get a drink. All right. Try again. Very well. Just remember, whatever you do, do not turn around. What are you doing? Should you not check on her? For each of the 7 mysteries, there's a curse and a curse bearer, right? Do you know who any of the others are? And what would you do with that information? Your intentions are nothing untoward, I hope. It is in the hearts of the selfish and insipid, of those who would be most tempted by the rite of resurrection, that the curses take root. And a curse's resentful memories impart a powerful urge to kill, as I am certain you are aware. You are a victim of circumstance, Mr. Okie, but your situation is exceedingly dangerous. You must relinquish your cursed stone for your own benefit before it is too late. Too late? It's already too late. There's no going back. All I can do is keep pressing forward. And if you're going to stand in my way, then I'll have to stop you. Am I to take that as a threat, Mr. Okie? I would encourage you to exercise more discretion before you fall foul of a curse. Alright, let's talk about him. Before I give you my curse stone, I want to know who you are. I need to know if I can trust you. Yumioka. A reasonable enough concern. Very well. I am an associate of the great sorcerer Suigen Gamyodo. Gamyodo. Suigen Gamyodo. Indeed, you must have heard of him. I believe he was recently featured in a certain magazine. Your unfortunate companion there came seeking his counsel not a few days ago. It was from her that I learned your name. I thought she would have mentioned me to you, but it seems that was presumptuous of me. And when did this happen? Why, just 2 or 3 days ago. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not buying that. He knows I don't know who he is, so he's just trying to feed me a story. I've only known Yoko for a month, but she never mentioned going to see some mystic. Although it is Yoko we're talking about here, so it's hard to say for sure. I hope that is enough to convince you that my hands are more than trustworthy. Oh, okay. So we're saying that he knows of us through our work? I've never actually met him, so it totally slipped my mind. Man who was covertly watching Shogo Oki at Kenshibori Park. Takumi is the secretary to the chairwoman of Hihaku Soaps, a chemical company headquarters in Sumida City. Wait, isn't that who I work for? Working in the planning department. Takumi worships the company chairwoman, Natsue Yamamori, and demonstrates his unwavering loyalty through his swift and exact execution of every task given to him. Just as Natsue Yamamori continues to exert tremendous influence over the company since her retirement from the presidency, so too does Takumi continue to support her behind the scenes. Acting as Natsue's mouthpiece in this capacity has earned him the ire of the current president and the board of directors. Takumi knows the names and faces of not only all employees at the head office, but also the temporary workers in their factories and warehouses, and even their main suppliers. Okay. Suigen Gamyoto, my ass. This guy thinks he can sell me anything. But I don't know if having figured that out helps me much right now. He works at Hihaku Soaps just like me. He's the secretary of the chairwoman, Natsue Yamamori. No wonder I didn't recognize him. He's way above us lowly peons. I've only ever seen him in the company bulletins. But he knows who I am. But he knew who I was. Could he have memorized the names and faces of everyone? Okay, so we're out of options there. We talked to him though. Suigen Gamyoto, my ass. I know who you are. You work at Hihaku Soaps just like me. You're the chairwoman's secretary. Well, that took you long enough. Your lack of company loyalty is frankly astounding. Allow me to reiterate my request, then not as a stranger, but as your superior. Hey, we're not at the office. You don't get to push me around like that. Why is our chairwoman's secretary even out looking for curse stones anyway? I refrained from revealing myself precisely to avoid such questions, but I suppose needs must. Since the dawn of the Showa era, the land of Honjo has nurtured our company's growth, and vice versa. It is our duty to ensure that curses do not take root in this land we know as our home. I'm not sure I buy that. Like many things, it is not a matter that concerns the rank and file. The chairwoman has no desire to spread fear through our beloved company's birthplace. Now, if that is all, I must insist that you hand me your curse stone. Well, we're out of talking points. Wait, I've got it. I know how I can convince him to leave. Oh crap, I totally forgot. What is it? It looks like this game's fairly forgiving on stuff. Something just came up. That seems stupid. Alright, I forgot to mention I called an ambulance. It should be coming any minute now. An ambulance. Have you lost your mind? They will arrive to find you sitting next to a corpse alone in the dead of night. No doubt they will hand you over to the police, who will have some questions for you. Probably, but I'm sticking with Yoko. Unless you want to join me in an interrogation room, you'd better get out of here. You're telling the truth, I see. They're getting closer by the second. I cannot afford to be waylaid at this juncture. I fear I must take my leave. Am I supposed to use it here? Sooner or later, I will return for your curse stone. I only hope you do not abuse it in the meantime. Well then, I bid you good evening. Good. I didn't use it. Shogo Okie, you dare. I didn't do it. I didn't press the button. He's dead. He's really dead. So this is what a cursed stone can do. Whoa. Why? I didn't use it. Okay, so 2 a.m. Kinshicho area. I left the park immediately. I felt bad for leaving Yoko, but I couldn't stay there. The emergency medical services will probably take care of her body. Takami's too. This will be all over the news tomorrow. But until then, at least I know she'll be in a safe place. Alright. I have to find my next sacrifice. What? What is going on here? I don't understand. I have to find my next sacrifice quickly. So is there a difference between me and Shogo? I guess I'm not Shogo in this story because I didn't press the left trigger. I've got no time to waste. I need to find the other curse bearers and collect their souls. Killing Takumi barely got me any soul dregs. I guess he mustn't have been a curse bearer after all. It's not enough. The soul of a non-curse bearer amounts to little more than leftover breadcrumbs. I have to think of places where the other curse bearers of the 7 mysteries would be. The curses were activated at around midnight. The others are bound to be active still. I should check to see if there are any other places with connections to the mysteries nearby. At the very least, another curse bearer might be thinking the same as me, meaning I could run into them. Let's see, which of the 7 mysteries are closest? I'm in the Kinshicho area right now. The haunting clappers are on the other side of Oyoko River, just over Shumoku Bridge. The foot washing mansion and the ever-burning lantern are around South Warigesui Street, past the train tracks. And further along Oyoko Bridge, I'll find the beckoning light at Ho-Onji Bridge. Those 3 places are the closest. I guess I should start there. Bro, what are you doing? Why did you use that on him? I didn't press the button to curse. So, I think he said Haunting Clappers, Beckoning Light. Is Fool's Procession also one of them? I think. I'll collect the other Curse Bearer's souls before dawn and bring Yoko back to life. I should go to another location connected to the 7 mysteries of Honjo. Okay. Curse Stone. Curse Stone of the Whispering Canal, one of the 7 mysteries of Honjo. It is currently 1% filled with soul dregs. This is cool. Let's go to the Shumoku Bridge area. The Shumoku Bridge is supposedly where the bell from Haunting Clapper's story used to be. So let's look at the haunting clappers. An enduring superstition. As the evening bell rings in Idiecho, near present-day Shumoku Bridge, a night watchman patrols the dark streets and announces his presence by shouting warnings about fires, all the while striking his wooden clappers. But tonight, the sound of another set of clappers answers back. He curiously claps his clappers together again. Clack, clack. The echo answers again. But no matter how hard he searches for the source of his second pair of clappers, he never finds it. Some say it was the work of a mischievous tanuki or kitsune, while others say it was a warning from the spirit of someone who lost their life in a terrible fire. I wandered around here for a while, but I didn't see anything interesting. The only thing I found was what looks like a 100 Yakuen lighter someone threw away. I don't know if curses are vulnerable to fire, but maybe I'll find a use for it. Yakuen lighter. Acquired. Of course, I didn't just find a lighter. There were a ton of cigarette butts strewn across the ground, too. Seems like the place is well in need of some wooden clappers to warn about fire. Oh, I can't even sort of search around. Huh. Okay. A cheap lighter I found lying around. It barely has any lighter fluid left. Oh, I can think with myself? Okay. Interesting. Think. South Warigesui Street. Which one was this one? Both the foot washing mansion and the ever-burning lantern are from this area. Okay. The foot washing mansion, an enduring superstition. This is the story of something that occurred in the dead of night in a residence in Mikasacho. A foul-smelling wind rattled the house. Suddenly, a giant foot drenched in blood smashed through the ceiling. "Wash!" it commanded. After the servants carefully washed to the foot, it returned from whence it came, fixing the roof it had broken. A man who had been visited by the foot every night asked a friend to trade houses with him. That night, the foot stopped appearing. Okay. That's kind of weird. Kind of gross. Okay, the ever-burning lantern. On a bone-chilling winter's night, one may happen upon a soba cart along the canal known as South Warigesui. But there is something strange about this cart. No matter when one might visit, its owner is nowhere to be found. Yet the lantern that hangs from it stays perpetually lit, burning brightly, even with no oil to fuel it. Should one attempt to put out the flame, it immediately roars back to life. However, there is also the tale of the never-burning lantern, another telling of this story in which the soba cart's lantern always remains dark, refusing to be lit. It's late at night. Even a road as big as this one is silent as the grave. Is it just me, or is it oddly dark around here? Could this be... Look at the surroundings. I know it's past midnight, but it still seems oddly dark around here. And this feeling, it's the same as from before. Could this be... Is this darkness the work of a curse? Have I already fulfilled its conditions to kill? Should I get out of here? Or should I stick around and figure out just what I'm dealing with? Well, let's go over to the, Is that the clapper? Wait, no, the clapper was the other one. This was the lantern and the... Oh, the foot washing. That's right. There's something over there. Is that a curse echo? Curse of the seven mysteries given form? I knew it. There's a curse bearer around here. Decision time. What should I do? If I sit here like this, I risk fulfilling the conditions for that person's curse. It seems like I can still back out if I want, but do I want to? Is that curse echo what's causing this darkness? It doesn't seem hostile. Is it trying to tell me to come closer? What should I do? Nothing's gonna happen if I just sit and wait. Let's check it out. Darn it. Now what? This isn't a curse doing this. Somebody's pulling me in. Ah, that hurt. It looks like I'm inside a building. Did it toss me in here? I can't see squat. Is this the same darkness from the curse echo? They got me. This has to be the work of another curse bearer. Is this darkness because of a curse echo? Are they trying to trap me here? I guess I should be glad they haven't killed me yet. If I don't start searching for a way out... Shit. I can't see a thing. If only I had a source of light. I'm completely enclosed. Doesn't seem like there's even a window. There's no telling which direction I'm facing. That's right. I still have the lighter I picked up earlier. Perfect. It works. Now I can make out my surrounding a bit better. What the? Something. Drat, he's got a lighter. That ruins everything. If someone there, are you a curse bearer? It's over. Time to get out of here. Wait, he's running. Was he right here this whole time? This is my chance. Heck. Shogo just used the curse again. What the? Why? Shogo's just using this curse without my intention at all. That was a close one. I didn't catch a glimpse of the curse bearer, but it seems like I'm all right. Oh, yeah, okay. So, Takumi only gave 1%, but this guy gave 29%. The cursed stone of the Whispering Canal has gained 30% soul dregs. His curse must have had something to do with light and darkness. My guess would be the ever-burning lantern. So there's a connection between the seven mysteries and the way their curses work. That might be useful to know. I mean, do we have this guy somewhere? If the ever-burning lantern is the curse responsible for this, I'd guess maybe its condition is something about me being in total darkness. It's a good thing I had this lighter. It seems to have saved me. Okay. So the surrounding is basically done, I think. still other mysteries lurking around, but it seems like this place is clear for now. So it still has some lighter fluid. Ho-Onji Bridge. I don't think anything has changed with the Shumoku Bridge area. Now it's the Clapper, huh? Ho-Onji Bridge. I'm here at Ho-Onji Bridge, the location linked with the beckoning light. The beckoning light should be around here somewhere. The beckoning light, an enduring superstition. While walking along the road near Ho-Onji at night, one might spot a hazy lantern light up ahead, despite there being no one around. Following it will cause it to go out suddenly when getting near, but just when one fears the darkness might swallow them up, another light will appear further ahead, as if guiding the one who sees it. Some say the flame is benevolent, leading people to their homes, while others believe it a monster leading people astray. Some even believe it's a vengeful spirit of someone that died, luring the lost to the land of the dead. The beckoning light should be around here. The other side is an industrial district, and further down from the bridge is the temple from which it gets its name. Hardly anyone's around, not surprising, seeing as it's past 2 in the morning. It feels like the whole world's gone to sleep. Ho-Onji Bridge has a pretty unusual structure. The ends are stone, but the middle is steel. The Oyoku River beneath it is actually a canal that was dug during the Edo period. I feel like it was kind of weird of me to do everything except the guy, but someone's standing on the bridge, silhouetting themselves against the sky. Observe. Wait. Fine, I'll go first. Whoa. I see. Interesting. Well, now, this is a surprise. Eh? Who are you? If you've got the wrong guy, just say so. He's a flamboyant fellow. I wouldn't bat an eyelid if this were the inner city, but he stands out like a sore thumb in these parts. Along with one super shady looking guy, only a curse bearer would have any reason to be here around this time. Maybe I should talk to him. Come now, it won't hurt to at least tell me your name. Fine, my name is... Careful now, young man, it's not wise to go about giving your name to strangers. Gone is the age when might made right. Nowadays, it's information that rules the world. You'd do well to remember that. You're the one who asked. Your name, your address, your phone number, your age, your occupation, your personal information is much more valuable than you might think. You should treat those things with care. So, I guess you don't plan on telling me anything either, then. You can call me Richter Kai, private detective. Didn't you just say not to? Never mind. You say you're a detective? That's correct. I'm a man who deals in secrets. Don't expect me to share any more information with you, though. I only told you so that we could have an understanding. Private Detective Richter Kai. The eccentric man that Shogo Okie ran into at Ho-Onji Bridge. Don't know if he has a curse echo. Male and a private investigator. What's a detective doing around here? Working, and that's all I'll say about that. I could ask you the same thing, though. This seems like a strange place to stop. What brought you here? I saw a strange man lurking around. I see. Then let me ask a different question. Why did you go out of your way to strike up a conversation with that strange man? I'm looking for someone. I figured it was worth seeing if you knew anything. You don't say. In that case, I just might be able to help you. Can you describe the person you're looking for? No, don't worry about it. I think I'm in the wrong place anyway. If you ever need a hand, I'd be happy to help. It's all in a day's work for an investigator extraordinaire. Thanks. I'll try looking somewhere else for now. Really? Well, I'm sorry I couldn't be of any more help. It doesn't seem like he has anything to do with the curse bearers. I should move on. If he's been here for as long as he says, there's a good chance he's seen something. But I don't think it's worth asking. He seems like all kinds of trouble. Okay. So this was the whatever light. Beckoning light. Yeah. We still have the mansion. Shoot. But we still, theoretically, we took care of the ever-burning lantern. So we still have the foot-washing mansion at the second one, and we also have the clappers at the first one we went to. Let's go back. South Wadigesui Street. The ever-burning lantern's curse used to be here, but it's gone now. The ever-burning lantern is the curse responsible for this. I guess maybe it's conditioned to something about me being in total darkness. It's a good thing I had a lighter. Let's go back to the bridge then. Shumoka Bridge area. Doesn't seem like I'll make any more progress investigating the haunting clappers. Of course, I didn't find a lighter. Didn't find just a lighter. There were a ton of cigarette butts strewn across the ground, too. Huh. I guess maybe there was more to do with this guy. The detective. I'm here at Honoji Bridge, the location linked with the beckoning light. Something else you need? No, I'm just passing by. Is that so? Ah, that's right, I meant to ask. Do you have a light on you? A light? You mean for cigarettes? Well, I've got this cheap one I picked up, but that's it. Oh no, this will do nicely. Are you sure? Anyway, I should get back to work, once you're gone, of course. Is there a reason I can't be here? Of course, my work is top secret. We're out of talking points with him. Okay. Finishing our... Okay, so yeah, that's what it was. Okay, I've had a look around the area. I should head somewhere else now. Where to next? First, around Midori-cho Park. At the end of South Warigasui Street is the Taiko of Sugaru. North of there is a school called Komagata High School, at the location of the Fool's Procession. It should be around here. Okay. So this would have been through the Clapper area. Go to the park. Midori-cho Park. This is Midori-cho Park, location of the Taiko of Sugaru, one of the 7 mysteries. An enduring superstition. There once was a daimyo from the Hirosaki domain in Sugaru who built a residence in Midori-cho on a large piece of land. On this estate was an almost 8-meter tall tower that served as a lookout for fires. Only a designated firefighter was allowed to use the large drum that resided atop the tower in the event of a fire. While most towers used wooden blocks to sound the fire alarm, for some reason this residence was permitted to use drums. The residence and its special privileges led to much speculation and gossip among the townsfolk. So I guess the mystery is why they were able to use drums instead of wood blocks. Someone's there. 2 men, one middle-aged and the other a young adult, talking to each other. There's a good chance that one of them could be a curse bearer. I'll try to scope things out without being spotted. To pick up their conversation from this distance, I'll have to focus in and watch them for a while. If it looks like I'll be spotted, I'll quickly hide behind a tree to move out of the line of sight. Okay, so we have to focus in and hide behind a tree if it looks like they're going to spot us. Huh? They were supposed to be around here, but I don't see anyone, boss. No need to get ahead of ourselves. I bet we see something. Maybe you're right, but still, the 7 mysteries. Huh? Was there a noise from behind us just now? Shit. Oh, you 2 are police officers. I messed up, man. I messed up. Haha. People often say we don't look it. Sorry if we startled you. I'm sure there's no problem, but we'll have to ask you some questions as procedure. So they were talking about the 7 mysteries. I just didn't understand how the movement worked. Oh, I'm Jun Edio. I'm from the Metropolitan Police Department, Investigative Division. Newbie detective. And this old guy with the scowling mug is Chief Inspector Tetsuo Susumi, my superior officer. You wouldn't guess from that frown, but he actually has quite the sweet tooth. Edio, quit blabbering. Tetsuo Susumi, veteran detective. Well, I messed that up. I would have liked to hear more, but, you know. The gruff police detective that Shogo Okie met at Midori-cho Park. The fresh-faced police detective that Shogo Okie met at Midori-cho Park. Uh-oh, they're detectives. They're not investigating the corpse that was here, are they? No, I'm still fine anyway. It's not like a curse could show up as evidence in a police investigation. I can hardly believe how calm I am. I just need to keep a cool head and not panic. You mean not panic like I did when they turned around? Jesus. Oh, I'd like to go back and do that. Can I go back in time? I wonder what these random numbers are here. That's okay, though. I have to figure out whether or not they're curse bearers first. With two of them, the bearer could be either one. Could the other already be aware that their friend has a cursed stone? Maybe I could have learned something if I had listened to more of their conversation. Either way, if I'm gonna do it, I have to get them both. Leaving one alive would be too risky. Shogo, man, like, you just keep jumping the gun on this really quickly. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. I need to go use the restroom. Alright. Either way, if I'm gonna do it, I have to get them both. Shogo so trigger happy on his curse. Though I still don't know if I can use the curse on 2 people at once, if they both leave at the same time. Alright, young guy. I always imagine detectives as blunt and aggressive, but I guess there are some pleasant ones too. Nah, bro, they're playing good cop, bad cop. Oh, gotta type something else. Let's see. He's as intimidating as I'd expect a veteran cop to be. First, that private detective, now police detectives. Why today of all days? Well, we know that. I mean, they were, before we got caught, they were talking about the seven mysteries of Honjo? Is that what they're called? Yeah. 7 mysteries of Honjo. Wait, which one was this one? Oh, this was the taiko drum. Now first, can you show me some ID with your name, address, and occupation? I'll be okay. I'm better off just going along with it. Wow, you work for Hihaku Soaps? I hear they've been raking it in lately. That true? I don't know much about that. I'm just a recent hire. People are loving that new hair product you have. I use it all the time myself. Thank you for your patronage. Hideo, you use hair products? Get with the times, boss. Guys nowadays all use those things. Isn't that right, Mr. Okie? Yeah, sure. We even make men's cosmetics now. That's so. What a time we live in. Sorry. Boss is the kind of caveman who thinks using only a bar of soap for all his washing makes him cool or something. I don't think that. I just don't care enough to use anything else. Actually, we do have all-in-one soaps for just that purpose. There are plenty of people like you. Ha! Hear that, Ario? That's what I'm talking about. You should put one you should put out more of those. Aren't they right? Aren't you riled up? I'll leave the questions up to him. I got nothing to ask. Anyway, Mr. Okie, what is it that you're doing here? Actually, I'm searching for the 7 mysteries. Have you heard of the 7 mysteries of Honjo, Detective? Yeah, I've heard of them. We were just talking about them a minute ago. A girl I know is into them. That's how I got interested. I see. I seem to remember even Midoricho Park had one of the mysteries associated with it. What was it again? The Taiko of Suguru. Ah, that's right, the Taiko of Suguru. This whole area used to be the residence of the Suguru, a clan of samurai. So, that's why you are hanging around in the middle of the night? Discover anything interesting? No, nothing. Though I admit I haven't been looking into these things too hard. Right. I think I understand your situation. Thank you for your answers. Now it's quite late, so you'd best be heading home. Okay. Can't look around. Something wrong? You're free to go. Show. Let's leave. The detectives show no sign of leaving. I don't have conclusive proof that they're curse bearers either. The risk is too high for me to stick around talking with them for long. I see. Well, I'll be going now. Take care. We're done here. Go on home. Okay. Alright, let's go up to Komagata High School. I screwed up so much. I should have overheard more of their conversation. Here I am at Komagata High School. Let's see here. Someone's there. Huh? Whoa, what the? Ouch. I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. But did you just climb over the school gate? Surroundings. This school is supposedly on the former site of a daimyo's residence where he encountered the fool's procession. It's now at the center of a quiet residential area. A co-educational okay, so this is Komagata High School. Komagata Koko. A co-educational municipal high school with 632 attendees. Its name is commonly shortened to Koma High. Although it opened as Hongzhou's first middle school in 1943, subsequent revisions to its enrollment policy saw it change its name, becoming Komagata High School. The school strives to instill its students with the 3 S's of Sumida: sound morals, social responsibility, and strength of spirit. But success has been limited. Plagued by delinquency, it has been forced to turn to temporary employees to compensate for its high staff turnover, and its sports clubs face challenges with its inner-city location and small campus. Its traditional cultural research club is thriving, however, even issuing regular bulletins in collaboration with a local records office. So let's look at the Fool's Procession. A mysterious tale regaling an encounter had by a daimyo at his residence in Hongzhou, Ushijima. When walking around his estate, he heard the sound of music, much like that of a kagura performance. He commanded his people to find the source. But no matter how much they searched, the music would fade when one neared the Wadi Gesui Canal. The source of the sound was never located. This story is also known as the Procession of the Tanuki, as many were of the belief that it must have been these mischievous tricksters behind it all. So we only have 2 more that we haven't actually looked at now. Okay, so surroundings check. School gates. The school gate is closed, but climbing over looks easy enough. The large gymnasium looms silently over the grounds. It's even more imposing in the dark. Huh. So if that's the gymnasium building, okay, yeah, and there's a school behind it. I'm wondering, I guess the bottom level is the gymnasium, and then the top level you've got like stairs or something, and then there's like a viewing area along to see the floor or something. I think that's maybe how old style Japanese school gymnasiums are built. I'm really not certain though. The school gate is closed, but climbing over, oh yeah, school building. I can see the main school building past the gate. Was the girl inside the school? A girl in a school uniform came climbing over the front gate. She must be a student here. Hmm? That thing she's hiding in her hand. No doubt about it. That's a cursed stone. Hmm? This girl is a curse bearer. That girl, if she's a curse bearer. What's going on? Why are you at school this late? Well, I'm really sorry. I'm in a big hurry right now, so I gotta go. Dude, don't kill her, Shogo. I'm not gonna do it. Hey, wait. Yo, Did I literally just do it? Use curse. Hold on just a second. Let's see, adjust brightness until the image on the right is barely visible. Whatever, that's fine. What was I actually looking for though? No. Apply all. Oh, I'm on borderless. Okay. Let's see. Controls. Where's the up cursor down? I didn't want to kill her. No, apply. No, wait. Damn it. Oh, 1920. Oh. Huh. That's interesting. Yeah, I think that's right. I think I didn't mess anything up. Huh? Like, am I... It says use curse. Left trigger. Am I actually using it? Curse? No, why? It can't be... Miho, I'm sorry. Shogo, dude, what are you doing? You're just killing everybody. Uh-oh. I don't think she was one of them. We only gained 6% for that one. killed her. Yes, I got a curse bear. This is working. I just have to keep it up. How many more do I need? 1, 2? 3 a.m. Alright, on to the next one. First, the one-sided reed by Ryogoku Bridge. Then the evergreen beach at the former Yasuda Gardens along the Sumida River. Finally, the Sumida River. Can't help but feel like something weird's going on here. Alright, let me save. Return to timer. Can I view the... tab. This music's kind of cool. I mean, I guess I'm just supposed to be killing these people. Okay. Guess I'm just supposed to be killing these people. Okay, Ryogoku Bridge. Hey, quick question for you. What the? Sorry, this is so sudden, but I've got to ask. You don't mind, do you? Are you a curse bearer? What? Well, there's the cursed dregs, I think they are. Or curse echo. The canal where the one-sided reed grew is supposed to be around here somewhere, but now there's no trace of it left. Alright, the one-sided reed. There was once an infamous rogue by the name of Tomezo who fell for a woman named Okoma. Tomezo persistently chased after Okoma, attempting to win her heart over and over again, but she rejected his advances each time. Enraged by her indifference to him, Tomezo brought a dagger to a canal near Ryogoku Bridge and attacked Okoma. He cut the arm and leg off one side of her body, then threw them into the canal. Ever since then, the reeds growing along the canal have only sprouted leaves on one side. Huh. That's kind of a cool story. I mean, not good, but... Can I not? Think. What the heck? Feels like something's broken. Huh? I can't actually select anything anymore. Let me restart the game. Not sure what's going on. Okay, there we go. Is this his curse echo? The large bridge here is called Ryogoku Bridge. Crossing the river leads to Nihonbashi Bakurocho in Chuo City. Ah. The second oldest of the many bridges spanning the Sumida River behind Senju Ohashi. During the Great Fire of Meireki in 1657, which destroyed 60 to 70% of Edo, many drowned in the Sumida River attempting to swim away from the flames, resulting in the building of bridges to be a major focus of the reconstruction efforts. Although this bridge was simply known as Ohashi, or Great Bridge, when it was first erected, the people of Edo took to calling it Ryogoku Bridge, or Two Nations Bridge, due to its location between the provinces of Musashi and Shimosa, and this eventually became its official name. Over time, the wide roads at either side, originally intended as fire breaks, became popular locations for street performances and other events. The bridge was rebuilt following the Great Kanto earthquake and still stands to this day. Making it obvious that he's a curse bearer himself. What's he trying to pull? Maybe he's confident that he can activate his curse before I activate mine. Gotta be careful. How should I respond here? Yeah, I'm a curse bearer too. I appreciate the honesty. I just want to have a nice, calm little chat. The name's Yutaro Namigaki. My curse echo is the foot-washing mansion. Young curse bearer, Yutaro Namigaki. University student, foot-washing mansion. The young man encountered at Ryogoku Bridge. He didn't hide the fact that he was a curse bearer. A chat? I'm not going to curse first and ask questions later just because we're both curse bearers. I've got a little more class than that. I hope you're smart enough to extend me the same courtesy. Unless... Oh, wait. What was the foot-washing mansion? The foot what? Oh, we have it right here. So yeah, there was a foot every night. Washes it. After the servants carefully washed the foot, it returned from whence it came, fixing the roof it had broken. A man who had been visited by the foot every night asked a friend to trade houses with him. That night, the foot stopped appearing. Alright. Fine. Chat away. Thank you. Good to know I'm dealing with someone reasonable. A young man, probably younger than me. Maybe a college student? This guy is quite the bold character. He's got confidence. I'll give him that. Alright, let's talk. What do you want? Right, I'll cut straight to the chase. Will you join forces with me? Join forces? To gather soul dregs? Yep. You're using your curse because there's someone you want to resurrect too, right? In that case, it'd be more effective for the two of us to work together than to do it all yourself. Think about it. We could split the work, and we'd have two kinds of curses at our disposal. Working together. I hadn't thought of that before. Can the soul dregs in one curse stone be moved to another? That's a fundamental requirement for this to work. Well, we'll have to test it, and I can't do that alone either. I see. I mean, I think we'll play along. Although I can't even tell if I'm Shogo or not, because I've not actually hit the button to curse, the left trigger. I haven't hit it yet, and yet he just curses anyway. So, but we'll say we're playing along, or maybe he's just naive. Alright then, if working together helps us both get what we want, maybe it's not a bad idea. Thanks. Glad to be dealing with someone who can think things through rationally. But there's something I need to know in advance. Tell me, how many soul dregs do you have right now? Right. I have some, of course. I'm more than competent after all. I'm asking you how many. Man, look at that face. Huh. I'm at 1%, but don't worry about it. My curse is so easy to activate, I'll have plenty in no time. I bet you haven't managed to get any on your own, have you? I'm at 67%. Huh? Say what? That's the amount of soul dregs I have in my curse stone right now. What? Wait, is that true? That's a lie, right? I thought I was at like 36%. I don't think it says it in here. I think he's lying. Phenomena, curses. You're not even close to being on my level. I'll keep gathering soul dregs on my own. Let's forget all this joining forces business. You've got to be kidding me. Huh. I call your bluff. Don't think you can scare me so easily. I see, that's too bad. If you don't feel like talking, then you leave me no choice. I even gave you a chance to come out of this alive. Real shame you're just gonna waste it. What are you? What the? Is this the voice of the curse echo? Among the 7 mysteries, the resentful memory of the foot-washing mansion is particularly strong. You can't block it out by plugging your ears. As soon as you hear the voice of my curse echo, it's the end for you. Damn it. Did I just die? I did die. Okay. Oops. My, Charname, you seem to have arrived at a less than favorable result. This is mere conjecture on my part, but you have a way to evade curses that no one else is capable of, do you not? Fear not. Do I? To evade curses that no one else is capable of. Fear not, you may make as many attempts as you please from the conversation with Yutaro. Very well. Remember to ward off the curse before it's activated. But bear in mind, Shogo Okie has no way of realizing it himself, so you must react for him. So yeah, I'm not Shogo. That's it. I'm not Shogo. Huh. Shogo is just killing these people on his own. Isn't that me? Wait, how did it get to 67%? I guess that girl actually did have some. Maybe I read it wrong? A chat between two curse bears. What's he trying to pull? What was my ability? Do I have an ability? Yeah, it says use curse. Oh, wait. Wait. Hold on. Do I have a curse ability on my own? Like char name. Because Shogo is using the Whispering Canal curse. Alright, let's talk. What do you want? Right, I'll cut straight to the chase. Will you join forces with me? Can the soul dregs be split? Well, we'll have to test. I see. Alright then, if working together helps us. Okay. I even gave you a chance to come out of this alive. Real shame, you're just gonna waste it. Okay, so maybe I'm forgetting something. I thought maybe I would get a prompt. You have a way to evade curses that no one else is capable of, do you not? Alright, I'll do it again. What the? Well, hello? What the? How did you? Oh, don't mind me. Yutaro said he wants to talk. You'd better answer quickly before... Well, you know what. Jeez, that scared me. It's kind of creepy. Right, I'll cut straight to the chase. Will you join forces with me? So, if we think Shogo's like, okay, yeah, fine, we could work together. Sorry, there's no way I can accept your offer until I know that. Who's to say you won't run away while we're in the middle of testing it? Well, you're just going to have to trust me. Or do you think you can collect them all yourself? I'm at 67%. Huh? Say what? That's the amount of soul dregs I have in my curse stone right now. You're not even close to being on my level. Yet again. Okay, I seem to be missing something in my understanding of stuff. You have a way to evade curses that no one else is capable of, do you not? If I'm not mistaken, you've already learned how to avoid hearing the voice of the curse echo somewhere. Isn't that the... just not believing it? Alright, something like that. Talk to a woman again. Can I not move? I don't think that's a good idea. If I don't make a clean escape, it might cost me a life. Besides, I might still be able to take soul dregs from him. Always thinking ahead there, Sugar. Whoa, there's a woman behind him. What does she have to do with this? Are the two of them gathering soul dregs together? Alright, I'm missing something here. Something with... Curses are echoes. Curse echoes are the visual manifestations of curses. These manifestations are fundamentally related to the origin of the curse. They do not always take the same shape and may sometimes appear in a more abstract or disfigured form. They lack consciousness, unlike a spirit, and are thus the mere dregs of a soul. Curses are made tangible by what are known as soul dregs. Someone possessed by a curse that has a curse echo is called a curse bearer. Curse echo is in itself a curse, and a possessed curse bearer can inflict that curse upon others at will. A curse that comes with a curse echo is considered very powerful in and of itself. Ordinarily, those with no spirit sense would not be able to perceive a curse echo, but anyone who becomes a curse bearer can see other curse echoes. What is this select object? Oh, I see. I'm at a loss here. I suppose if I kept dying, it would be like, hey, dummy, here's what you learned. He said it was the foot washing mansion. Is that why there are only legs? Okay. Now where the one-sided reed groove is supposed to be around here somewhere, but now there's no trace of it left. Gotta admit, I don't know. Will you join forces, Matthew? You join forces, blah, 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 blah. Working together, I hadn't thought about that. Can the soldier eggs? %, 67%. He's shocked because we've killed a bunch of people already. Dead again. Dead again. Okay. My less than favorite. Let's make a conjecture. You have a way to evade curses that no one else is capable of, do you not? However, as you've been here several times, allow me to expound on this further. If I'm not mistaken, you've already learned how to avoid hearing the voice of the curse echoes somewhere. If by chance you've forgotten, perhaps try rereading how to play in your files. Really? You can look around in most situations when you're not able to use, when you are able to use the controller. Try looking around for hidden clues. Autosaves. Oh, that's funny. Wait a minute. For example, you can set the voice volume to 0 if you'd prefer not to hear voices. I was kind of wondering about that, since we don't actually... I wonder if I set it to 0, if they would hear... That's pretty freaking funny, though. Okay. Think about it. We could split the work and we'd have 2 kinds of curses at disposal. Working together. I hadn't thought about that before. Can the soldier eggs? Da da da. This is going nowhere. I'm at 67%. What? Wait, are you serious? You're not even close to being on my level. I'll keep gathering soldier eggs on my own. Let's forget about this. I even gave you a chance to come out of this alive. Real shame you're just gonna waste it. What are you? Among the 7 mysteries, the resentful memory of the foot-washing mansion is particularly strong. You can't block it out by plugging your ears. As soon as you hear the voice of my curse echo, it's the end for you. Damn it. A voice? I don't hear any voice. What? There's no way. And yet there he is, perfectly unharmed. How? What's going on here? I don't completely understand it myself, but his curse's conditions don't seem to have been met. This is my chance. Utaro, your curse won't work on me. I'll let you off easy today, so get the hell out of here. You son of a... Fine, I'll just be on my way then. But mark my words, I'll make you regret this. Use curse. Ah. God. Oh, why? How is this? Oh, lady got away. The cursed stone of the Whispering Canal has gained 20% soul drag. Alright. Let's hear voice volume. No. Former Yasuda Gardens. So we should be at 70, 87%. Alright. The former Yasuda Gardens. There was some kind of incident here recently, so the entrance was closed off. But it was easy enough to sneak in since there are no guards at this time of night. However, the question is, what do I do about this? It feels weird being in these magnificent gardens after hours. There's not a visitor or groundskeeper in sight. The Ryogoku Public Hall is also on the grounds. Its eye-catching structure makes this place feel even more otherworldly. Just 1 second. Okay. Files updated. A lush green park administered by Sumida City. As is common in traditional Japanese gardens, its large central pond is shaped like the character for heart. The paths that crisscross its grounds, lined with stone lanterns, are perfect for strolling while appreciating the foliage or bird watching. The gardens once pulled in water from the Sumida River so that its pond would ebb and flow with the tide, a novelty in Edo, which has begun filling in the bay to support its expansion. But the practice has been discontinued in modern times due to flood prevention measures. What were we doing here, anyway? Oh! Jesus Christ. So, have you decided what you're going to do with your oh so precious cursed stone? Yeah, as soon as I snuck into the gardens, a woman inside called out from behind me. I've been waiting for you. I have a cursed stone. Her sudden proclamation had me at a loss for words, so the woman continued. I have you in a position where I can use my curse on you whenever I please. If you hand over your curse stone, I will at least spare your life. In that moment, All I could squeeze out in reply was, "Let me think about it." Which brings us to now. Alright. Damn it, did I expose myself somehow? She said she can use her curse on me anytime. I guess I've already fulfilled its conditions. It could be a bluff, but since she seems to have information on me, it's probably true. I can't hand over my curse stone. I need to figure out how her curse is activated and find a way out of here. For now, maybe I can get some information by talking about something that'd catch her interest. A woman in her 30s. She has a refined air about her, like she was brought up in a family of high social standing. But I also sense a shadow hanging over her. I wonder if it has to do with this place. Don't tell me you still haven't made up your mind. Such an indecisive man. Wait, I might hand over my curse stone depending on certain things. Will you hear me out for a moment? Sure, go on. If you take my curse stone, what are you going to do with it? With your curse stone? It's brimming with soul dregs, isn't it? It's already killed so many, you know. How does she know so much? I'd like to avoid such crude methods myself. 7. Oh, she's counting down. If we're going to talk, we'd better get to know each other better. My name is Shogo. Stop. Huh? Let's not do that, alright? If I know your name, I might start to feel sorry for you. And have a harder time killing you. You would? Don't you think? 6. Can you take soul dregs from other curse bearers, stones, and add them to your own? Who knows? But you have to admit it's worth trying. So basically, you want soul dregs, but you steal the ones others have gathered because you don't want to get your own hands dirty. You're half right, but half wrong too. I don't mind getting my hands dirty. I just want to end this with as little trouble as possible. Understand? 5. What condition have I fulfilled since the moment I stepped foot in here? Something that I'm still doing even now. Think, what could it be? Maybe something I have on me? If I suddenly stripped naked on the spot, I just might be able to avoid her curse. No, that would take too long. She'd probably kill me before I even got my shirt off. Plus, I'd look like a creep. The other possibility is that the condition has to do with the location we're in. If being here is what activates the curse of the Evergreen Beach, then I'll continue to meet that condition as long as I'm here. In which case, there's no escape. She'd activate her curse before I ever got away from the gardens. I'm sure I'd recognize it after setting it off, but it's not like I'd get to do things over. Okay, the Evergreen Beach. Once upon a time in North Okurabashi, a beautiful beech tree stood in the garden of Lord Shinden's residence, now known as the former Yasuda Gardens. It was so impressive that the house became known among the people as the beach residence. Somehow, no one has ever seen a single leaf fall from the tree, as rumors spread of the eternally green tree. It became known as the Evergreen Beach. However, this particular species of tree was actually an evergreen, so the lack of fallen leaves was nothing out of the ordinary. This has led people to say that the strangest part of this legend is the fact that it even became a legend at all. Okay, so eternal No, I don't know. Let's talk to her some more. You want soul drakes. That means you're after the rite of resurrection too? Not that I'm trying to compare our circumstances, but can I ask what led you to this? Oh my. Do you mean that if my situation is more dire than yours, you'd give your curse stone to me? Sure, I'd consider it, so tell me. Liar. Huh? You wouldn't hang your fate on something as superficial as that. Nor would I. 4. So if I can't figure out her curse, I'll have to set it off my own. I don't see how I can make her leave, though, not while she has the upper hand. All I can think of is to make her use her curse. Damn it. But there's no way I could counterattack after she curses me. It feels weird. We've been through that. Huh? Wait. Okay. How do you know you haven't already set off my curse? Go on then, use it. If I had, you could have activated it without all that bluster. And yet, here you are. Damn, does she already know about it? Or about that student from before? But if she already knows, what would activate it? She wouldn't hide it. Because if you know what activates my curse, there's no way you would set it off yourself. So she must not know yet. I still have a chance. Listen, I don't want you to get the wrong idea. About what? Talking like this instead of killing you immediately. It's just a whim of mine. What I mean to say is that you were never in a position to bargain. Three. This is kind of cool. My son. What? He'd be in 6th grade now. If he were still alive. Ah. When I'm one of the big kids, I'll help look after the 1st and 2nd graders, he'd say. He always had a strong sense of justice and responsibility. He wouldn't stand by when he saw other kids being bullied. He'd defend them, even if he was no match for the bully himself. He'd often come home in tears, but only because he was sad that he wasn't strong enough to save others. He wanted to be a policeman when he grew up. Okay, I get it. I've heard enough. Oh, that's enough for you? Yeah. Hearing such a sad story just makes me all the more sorry that I haven't changed my mind. I see. So even after what I told you, too. Well, what if you just tell me your name? Why? Well, I need to call you something. Then call me ma'am. Huh? Alright, ma'am. Yes, what is it? This is bad. She's completely running the show here. 1. Yeah, it's kind of bad, Shogo. Oh, no, that's her. Okay. All I can think of is to make her use her curse. Damn it, there's no way I counterattack when she curses me. You actually can't kill me, can you? And that strange countdown from before, too. It's all just a bluff to threaten me. I don't give in to threats, so why don't you give this up and... If that's the case, give it a try then. Only one more now. Let me tell you the number.
0. She went 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Such a shame.
What?
This is the end for you. Farewell. No! Fire, fire, it's so hot. Burns. Fire, fire. Of course, that's what it was. That guy, damn it, he must have been following me. It was already too late. Dead again. My, Charname, you seem to have arrived at a less than favorable result. It was not all in vain, however, as you finally realized how the curse is activated. Do I? Fire. The detective, okay. So the detective was working for her, maybe gathered information. Fear not, you may take as many attempts as you please from the conversation with the lady. Wait a minute. Fire. Was that one of the things? So I have the Whispering Canal, Fool's Possession. Don't think the Haunting Clappers. As the evening bell rings in EDHO, a night watchman patrols the dark streets and announces his presence by shouting warnings about fires, all the while striking his wooden clappers. So this one is about, some say it was the work of a mischievous tanuki or kitsune, while others say it was a warning from the spirit of someone who lost their life in a terrible fire. Only a designated firefighter was allowed to use the large drum that resided atop the tower in the event of a fire, while most towers used wooden blocks to sound the fire alarm. For some reason, this residence was permitted to use drums. The residence had special privileges. So we have two that are directly related to fire. So the Haunting Clappers in the Taiko of Tsugaru. Built in Midori-cho on a large piece of land. But I'm not very well. Remember how to ward off the curse when you return. But bear in mind, Shogo Okie has no way of realizing it himself, so you must react for him. Wait, is it just the... Is it just the thing again? Surely not. Change from the options menu. So the audio can be changed. Brightness can also be changed. Just brightness until the image on the right is barely visible. This does change the look of the game, so I don't know if that would be right. Let's just do the voice for now. Did I expose myself somehow? She said she can use her curse on me anytime. I guess I've already fulfilled its conditions. Could be a bluff, but since she seems to have information on me, it's probably true. I can't hand over my curse stone. I need to figure out how her curse is activated and find a way out of here. For now, maybe I can get some information by talking about something that'd catch her interest. Maybe it's the SFX. Maybe I have to turn that down. Right. Such an indecisive man. Wait, I might hand over my curse stone. Blah, blah, blah. Let's go. Okay. 6. What condition have I fulfilled? I can't remember what I told the detective guy. Introduce myself again. 2 curse bearers. Shouldn't be carrying on like this. 5. It could be the SFX. Maybe it's the clappers or the drums, right? About curse stones. 4. Oh my. Do you mean blah 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 situation? Why you give me your curse stone? Three. Right of resurrection. Her son. Two. You still won't hand it over. 1. Uh-oh. Okay. So let's do that. Let's change the options. Put the SFX down to 0 as well. About curse stones. So we got... Both of those had 3. Can you take soldier eggs? Just end us with this little trouble. So I guess she was the one who hired the detective guy. Okay, let's see. This is the end for you. Farewell. No. Fire, fire, it's so hot it burns. Oh, of course that's what it was. God damn it, he must have been following me, but it's already too late. Did I die again? God damn it. Okay, so it wasn't the SFX or the voice. Okay. Maybe... I apparently am not super certain on this. I feel like I'm going to die a few more times. The eccentric man that Shogo Okie ran into at the Hono-Oji Bridge. As you finally realize how the curse is activated, fear not, you may make as many attempts as you please from the conversation with the lady. Dude, I didn't actually... Very well, remember how to ward off the curse when you return. But bear in mind, Shogo Okie has no way of realizing it himself, so you must react for him. Saved my life. It still has a tiny bit of fuel left. Throw it away? Huh? Wait a minute, so... Why did you just... Why? Why throw your lighter away all of a sudden? Huh? Oh, well, I just kind of felt like it. How? Why is she losing it all of a sudden? Could that lighter have been what fulfilled the conditions of her curse? But why? How did I... How could you... Huh? Damn, Shogo, you just killing everybody. This can't be... my Shuichi. Gain 25% soldier eggs. Alright, well. Whew, that was too close for comfort. Was that just coincidence? Not only was I able to release myself from her curse, she immediately panicked and ran away. Fortunate for me. If she'd kept her cool and stayed, we would have been at a stalemate. Or I should check my curse stone. It should have gained a lot by now. What the? Ah! Did he just die? Story chart unlocked. Cool. This game's really neat. Pardon the interruption, but I'd like to take this chance to tell you about the story chart. This is the screen which will appear when you open the story chart. From here, not only can you see the overall structure of the current story, you can also progress along different branching routes by playing past stories over again. We could call this exactly the power that Shogo Okie had sought after. Normally, you would have been able to use the story chart feature freely. However, due to certain circumstances, things have been locked until now. From here on, you will return to the story chart from time to time at breaks in the story. At those times, you will choose for yourself which story you wish to continue next. Cool. Let's see. So how to play has been updated. Use curses, zoom, menu cancel confirm, select, Saving, looking around, story chart. Use the story chart button on the menu to quit playing a chapter and return to the story chart. If you quit midway through a chapter that you haven't finished, you'll have to restart again from the beginning. Completed chapters can be resumed from various points in the chapter. The game will not return to a previous game state when resumed. Okay, if you quit midway through a chapter that you haven't finished, you'll have to restart from the beginning. Completed chapters can be resumed from various points in the chapter. The game will not return to the previous. Okay. What's the actual story chart menu? Oh, from the menu. Okay, so you just have to go to the menu. By the way, should you use the story chart to replay a past event, do you know what you must do and where? Of course you do. After all, you have gotten this far. What trigger did Yoko Fukunaga set off that led to her dying the way she did? You've come this far several times, so I have every confidence you will be all right. What did she trigger? What did she trigger? Because she died from the curse thing that I have. Maybe, I mean, she had to have turned around or something, right? Who knows? As long as you make sure not to do that thing. However, like with the lighter and voice earlier, Shogo Oki has no way of knowing that himself. Ah, on that note, I am curious. Have you determined how many people Shogo Oki has killed with his curse? Wait. I didn't kill any, right? So, I don't think Yoko was killed by Shogo. So, he had the first guy. Who was the second? And the last lady, the skull girl. The college student guy with the legs, and also the second guy with the lighter. So 5 people? I see. So that is your understanding of things. As it turns out, the correct answer is 5. Aha, that is correct. I am pleased to see you have such a solid grasp of events. I think you will be just fine. Please continue the story at your leisure from the story chart screen. So this is the one where... Okay. So this is saving Yoko, I guess. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and save, even though I'm pretty certain that the game has saved for me. But that's okay. And that's going to be it for today. We might play this again tonight. I'm kind of really enjoying it. Might also try Chained Echoes. I'm looking towards that RPG. It's a Chrono Trigger-like RPG. But anyway, I hope you do enjoy this. This is a pretty cool game. I have a feeling it's definitely going to be underrated in terms of people playing it. So, but I hope you enjoy this and you tune in to see more of the story chart to see how things play out. Oh, and if you did enjoy it,